I'm Terrell Davis.
And I'm Harmon. We are two of the three partners with Davis Harmon, LLC, the sales tax experts. DDH has been helping small and large businesses navigate the complex world of sales tax.
And along with that experience, we've built a pretty solid friendship too.
We created this podcast to share our knowledge, maybe find some money where you may have overpaid, or at least just break down the complicated stuff so that you can remain compliant.
And of course, we'll throw in a joke or two along the way.
We're glad you're able to join us for some sales tax talk, a chance to get to know us, and we promise that we'll keep it fun and lively.
Hi, my name is Terrell Davis. I'm a partner with Davis Harmon.
And I'm Harmon. I'm a partner with Davis Harmon.
And today we're going to talk about building a strong corporate culture. We recently did a retreat to New Orleans.
Yeah.
We have some pretty strong late running happy hours when we're here. We hang out pretty late. A couple of times or two, we left one place and went to another place. No one ever wants to go home, and I'm cool with that. So when we did the retreat in New Orleans, I thought French Quarter Festival in New Orleans, a couple of people on the team have been, but I thought that was the ultimate backdrop for us to kind of get out, a quick weekend, let our hair down and kind of hang out. What was the most enjoyable part of the retreat for you?
We all came from corporate America, working at big six firms, and we've been to plenty of outings with the company that you kind of go to, you do it, and you leave. Mm-hmm. What's amazing is we've created a culture where our employees don't want to leave. I mean, they hang, and then they bring their spouses, and they hang, and everybody laughs, and they enjoy themselves. So the thought of going to New Orleans for a corporate retreat, and our first one at that was special. I really enjoyed it for a couple of reasons. One, we got to see where you and Chanel, as our founding partners, it was really cool for everybody to get a chance to see, your background, where you grew up. I'm not sure, and I'm not trying to make a dig on Oklahoma. I'm from Oklahoma. I love Oklahoma. But it does not have that type of culture, that type of entertainment. So that was a good spot. I really enjoyed how we all came together, how everybody was on board with, let's just do things together. And we had some time during the day to kind of do your own thing. But there was not a lot of complaints and gripes about what we're doing. The good thing is everybody ate good. Everybody slept good. And everybody had a lot of laughs and a lot of good time.
I got a big kick out of experiencing it with you guys. Like, when you go to something you're familiar with and you can kind of show somebody something that they've experiencing for the first time, that's always a big kick out of that. So I kind of enjoyed that. But you kind of touched on one of the questions I had is about how our culture compares to other cultures you've experienced or seen or worked in or whatever.
It doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't compare.
Okay.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, we are doing it the way we had always talked about it. The way we wish it was when we were on the other side. And that was what makes me proud about it. I mean, the fact that our employees want to hang with us. We are their bosses, no doubt. But we don't force them. We mentor them.
Right.
And we try to educate them and just pass down their knowledge. And they seem to give it back, And, we don't want anybody to ever leave us. And we have an amazing retention rate. We let them and encourage them to own every project. Kind of do it the way you do it. There is some parameters that we got to kind of stick to.
Right.
But we really let them own it. And every now and again, they'll come and ask questions. And you know me, I'll be like, you tell me. I'm your employee. You the partner. Yeah. I am the partner. But on this particular project, you're putting it together. I'm here to hear you, collaborate, and mentor you. And then if you need me, you have to assign some work to.
Yeah.
And I know that's different. It may not be like that once we get really, really big.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, our uniqueness is that we actually do get in the trenches as partners. We really get in and dig in and do the quote unquote grunt work, right?
And a lot of people spend a lot of time and money in terms of building culture and creating culture and consultants for. And everything that we have, everything we've done has all been organic. It wasn't necessarily premeditated or structured. It just kind of happened like it happened. We partner how we partner. We work how we work. We mentor how we do. And when it's time to hang out, we do that as well. And so I think that's what I think the unique thing is about is just how organic it happens. And, I kind of like it. And it comes through in our client services because, your employees are happy to be there. Then, the clients are going to get the service they deserve. So that's the thing that sticks out to me is just how organic it is. And I think it's wonderful.
We put together the corporate retreat.
Mm-hmm.
And you and Chanel, it's New Orleans, so there's a lot of leaning on y'all's experience.
Mm-hmm.
What made you put together the agenda the way you did?
Where we stayed, it was obviously within walking distance. So when there would be late starts and, we tend to hang out kind of late, and I'm not an early riser when that happens. So if anyone wanted to do something on their own, it was within walking proximity. So that entirely played into where we stayed.
Okay.
The event was kind of built-in activity, so things were going kind of all day. So there was that. We had that to lean on, and then the other stuff was just kind of showing what the city looks like outside of downtown. Hitting local spots we hit. So it was just kind of showing another side of the city. So that's kind of what I had in mind, just to kind of show you what it's like from something outside of just the basic tourist areas and kind of getting y'all to see it.
Well, I tell you, from an outsider of not being from New Orleans,
Mm-hmm.
and the way you set it up, perfect.
Okay.
I mean, the French Quarter Fest it's amazing in and of itself.
Yeah.
But the things we did afterwards, the local spots, and it was one in particular that I gotta say, when we showed up, I was like, "Oh, this is old school. This takes me back to high school. I don't know if we call it juke joint, but it's a joint. You know what I'm saying? And it was fun, and to see Mac's wife when she started saying, "Oh, that's my song." So we everybody had a good time.
How do you think COVID has impacted our culture?
Man, there you go, read my mind again. I will say first how it impacted our firm. It was a tough go. I mean, I know we had some projects that were kind of in the pipeline, ready to go, and it kind of shut them down because everybody was kind of having to switch and change how they operated, in which we did too. We stopped coming into the office. Everything was work at home. It gave us a bigger outreach to clients because everybody is doing Zooms and video calls. So that challenge of having to spend money to get to see the client, that has lessened. Yeah. Now the cost is just in technology. And the clients seem to be even more relaxed because, we're business casual now. And we're business casual on the calls. We've had some clients that jump on a call and they're in what you call it, athleisure. Yeah, and I'm like, okay.
I thought it was going to be challenging, more challenging than what it is. There's a lot that we can facilitate remotely that I didn't think was going to be possible. Okay. Well, at the time, we weren't really, the technology was probably around, but we weren't really heavily relying on video conferencing. Yeah. Even client meetings, we didn't do video conferences. It was all phone calls or in person. So, with the screen sharing capabilities and things, it's just a lot that you can accomplish remotely that I didn't think was going to be possible. But from a cultural standpoint, I feel like because we have this standing huddle weekly, interestingly, because we make a point to connect at that point, we may be talking more now
Yeah.
than we did in the office in terms of casual stuff.
Yeah.
Because, the huddles, as you know, we're not necessarily talking shop.
Right.
They're generally light. And, they sometimes, even we're talking about hanging out, sometimes they run kind of long.
Yeah.
I don't know that when we were in the office, I spent an hour and a half talking to, just generally about leisure stuff. How was your weekend? And, stuff like that. It didn't happen as often.
Yeah.
So I think that added another layer and level of connectivity. I think that's a kind of a positive impact in terms of us connecting more. I mean, I learned stuff collectively, how we're learning about each other, the kind of games we play on the thing, where we learn a little bit about each other's history. That just didn't really happen in the office. I mean, I think, I'm sure you learned some things about me. I've learned some things about you as a result of these games we play on the huddle that you didn't think to mention, I didn't think to ask.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the huddle is just another aspect of our culture.
Yeah.
There's a lot of times where, you have water cooler talk and things like that, and you always have to watch about how long you're doing it. Well, we kind of got a time set up where it's specifically to do that. Let's jump on a Zoom, a video call, it's Microsoft Teams, and we got our group there, and we know some of us don't instinctively want to be on it, but when they get on it, they participate.
Yeah.
And they do it religiously. I mean, matter of fact, I think it's us partners who have to miss huddles more than anything, for various reasons. But they keep going even when we're not there, which is appreciated. The corporate retreat. What was your favorite part about it?
Yeah. So I'm gonna say overall, the thing I enjoyed most about it was showing you guys experience. I've done these things in the past. It wasn't necessarily new experiences. So I think what I got most was being able to show you guys a good time.
You came up with an agenda of acts that you suggested that we go see. How did you do that one? I mean, like, what was the thought behind it?
Mostly, I looked around to see who was playing where, and once I saw, so there was some acts that were associated, because they had these activities called French Quarter Fest After Dark. You went to one of them. I don't know if you were aware that's what it was or not, but we went to one. But there were a lot of other things that I didn't think would have been as interesting. Okay. So I just kind of looked around town to see who was playing where, kind of scheduling, and just kind of pick what I thought y'all would enjoy.
I like music, but I am not a musician.
Okay.
I don't have a musical bone in my body. But we do have an employee that is musical. I'm talking about Regina. She sings, and she recently married, and her husband has an amazing musical ability. To watch them at some of these some of the acts was really cool.
Okay.
And to see them go out and want to make sure they got there, that was nice, because that's another element.
Okay.
And then I'm going to give Chanel some props. I can't remember the name of the place, and I got to get it again. But the beignets.
Okay.
The beignets.
Okay.
The stuffed beignet pecan praline.
Okay.
It's going to get me to go right back to New Orleans again.
Okay.
Because I got to get it. I got to get it. What was your favorite, man? Like the food?
When we were at the place we were talking about earlier. Yeah. And the friend of mine, he came asked me, he said, "Did y'all eat?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "How long ago y'all ate?" And I gave him whatever time. And whatever time I told him, he thought, surely they're hungry again by now. He said, "Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it."
He took care of it.
So I didn't know what that meant exactly, but he came back however long later with all this food and whatnot. Yeah. And I felt like y'all thought it was the best meal of the trip.
The fish, we had catfish and chicken. And everybody tore it up. And not just because we was hungry, because it was good.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you remember, we ended up getting it and me, you, and Mac went back a second day to go get it. And it still got ate up. So that means he found a good spot. It's a local spot. Now, you know, we had some fun though, because we really did get a chance to connect. Because after a long night, you remember we jumped in the car. I think it was me, you, and Robbie the first time. We found the pizza and chicken place. And it was just a short walk from the hotel we were staying in. And it was good. So that kind of became the routine. And every time at around 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, we're getting back to the hotel, I keep on my walking shoes and find out who wants to head to the pizza spot with me. I never actually walked by myself. It was always somebody with me. But the pizza was good. And the chicken was good. And I think I done that 3 nights that we were there. So I will give New Orleans some big props for having food available at all times of the night. And it was actually good. The one thing that I like that we did with our corporate retreat is we had everybody invite a +1. And so we not just got a chance to see them in an environment with us, but there was an additional person that they brought with them that got a chance to see how we operate. You know, we had the spouses. But I truly believe after watching everybody do what they do and have a good time, that their spouses probably wish that they were accountants and sales tax people and they can come over with us. We're putting some pressure on some companies to change it and do it a different way. And I think that's what this corporate retreat, it was powerful. Because it's pushing the bar. You know, it's making people think about how to do it different. Because the status quo, although it was pretty good, it just may not be for everybody. And we kind of changed this, especially when Robbie talks about when they play the videos. That's got to make people say, wow, that's a good place to work.
So I guess we're going to Oklahoma next time.
Well, you know, we probably should have went to Oklahoma first so that, you know, I don't have to follow New Orleans, because I had to try to find maybe go to Oklahoma and I'll do something new, maybe go to a rodeo or something like that. I've never done that, but maybe everybody will do that. We do have another Oklahoma person on our team, so maybe me and her can.
I was joking. You know I was joking, right?
I know you was joking, but you know me, I'm going to roll with it because you give me leeway to roll and think. Now, realistically, I thought about that.
Don't.
I may surprise you.
You might.
Oklahoma. I'm going to talk to all the Oklahomans. Come on, Oklahoma. Help me put something together so I can challenge my partner's perspective of what he thinks Oklahoma is. It's a much bigger city. We can do Bricktown. We can do the Arts Festival. We can do the fair. Might surprise you, brother.
That's wishful thinking, but I appreciate it. All right. Well, it was good, man. Good talk, man. We'll see you next time.
For sure.
All right.